And we are live. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Mike.
Welcome.
That's Tim. Hey, Tim, how's it going?
Joe?
Tim, I'm sorry. It has been a hell of a day. We were just talking about the games from yesterday. I think I had Tim on my mind. Sorry.
Yep. I completely understand. No worries. We're about to bid goodbye to our teams for season 5. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. And luckily enough, you and I are facing each other in the Savanah Log Bowl. My Eternity All-Stars against your Chicago Drunkards.
Yep.
There's Keller with the reverse. We both did not fare as well as we would have hoped in the playoffs, and that is why we are playing in a consolation bowl. But things happen, and let's make the most of it.
I do appreciate Bobby making us feel good about ourselves with these bowl games.
Yeah, and it's not all lost. Whichever one of us does win this game will have an opportunity to draft our division next season. So.
Oh, is that how it works? Actually, explain that to me if you wouldn't mind.
Yep. With all the bowl winners, all the bowl winners will. Then next season, they get together and you draft your division. You go through in a snake draft and you pick who you want to play against that season. So that's all the way from the first bowl game all the way up to the championship. Whoever wins, those will be the heads of the division.
I see. So this is actually more important than I thought.
Yeah. I mean, we can still have fun with it. I don't want to say that the outcome is already decided because, as we know, anything can happen with Tecmo. So let's just watch the game and see what happens.
Let's watch and see.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mike, I wanted to ask you. I picked you to go a long ways in the playoffs this year.
You fool.
How heartbreaking was that for you?
That was, God damn you. That was tough to watch. I knew that TMNT and Phil's team was going to probably give me some problems. Rarely is my gut wrong, and I had a feeling I wasn't going to win, but to watch those last 2 drives to get into the red zone and go 4 and out, and then to get an interception, go down, and then to watch Skeletor, when he had a guy open, go for it and have nothing but open space and get tackled at the goal line and fumble, that's a kick in the teeth.
That's right. You went to the 1-yard line, didn't you?
Yep. It was just, it's a matter of inches and so close. That would have probably been enough, but I don't want to take anything away from Phil's team. He has a hell of a team, and they were the better team that day.
I got privy to a running joke about TD tossing Leo. Apparently, he has up and down seasons.
He does. His first season, I believe that was season 2. Suffice to say, it was rough. He threw a lot of interceptions. He took some bad advice from Bobby. To all those watching, never take Tecmo advice from Bobby. And he's progressively gotten better. He's still prone to some bad games, but we all are. That's just how Tecmo goes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was surprised by your early exit in the playoffs, and I like I said, I picked you to go a long way. So,
well, I appreciate the sentiment, and I don't know how I would have fared even if I got through that first game, but it just wasn't, back-to-back wasn't meant to be. So we'll get him next season.
Sure will.
That's our first score of the bowl game. I wasn't paying attention. I think maybe He-Man ran it in probably, but 7-0 All-Stars.
Yeah. Congrats to you. Yeah, you look like a well-oiled machine in this game.
Yeah. It's early. We'll see what happens. It's nice about these bowl games is everything resets, conditions, everything. So it's like we're just playing a scrimmage from scratch. So
actually, yeah, it's funny you say that because I did ask Bobby. I was expecting not to have 2 starters, and apparently they're back. So that always helps. Secret weapon in Kohler at the bottom there. That always
was wide open. Oh, lobbing throw. Oh, tries for the JJ, but just out of his reach.
Oh,
it's tough.
Another streak play. Who am I throwing to now?
Wow. Slips through defenders on that. That's the end of the first.
Interesting. That my tight end, I put no money into him. He apparently just caught it in coverage.
Yeah. He almost had it too. 4th and 2. Drunkards have to punt. Rio Blast back to take the punt. Doesn't get very far.
special teams, Mike. Give me your thoughts on special teams. Do you put much into your punt returner, kick returner?
Nope.
Nope.
I think it's a waste of money. I mean, there are. Ooh, nice catch by Trapjaw.
You got the JJ that time that I didn't get.
Yeah, there. I guess there's benefits to it. I mean, you know, with the. I think with doing that, you also have to waste money into your blockers on special teams, and that's just more money than I care to spend. I mean, It can result in good field position, but I've done it where I'm just messing around with it. You know, putting like with this upcoming season's app, putting all 12s into a guy, and I didn't see a whole lot of difference in season end stats versus, you know, putting it just 9s in a guy. So
yeah,
there are benefits, but overall, I'd rather spend my money elsewhere.
As a Bears fan, there have been many seasons where special teams was our only offense. So.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Never a great way to start a sentence. As a Bears fan.
As a Bears fan, yeah.
You know, it's like, I understand, we've talked about this, Joe and I have, and I understand your predicament, but it's heartbreaking that you're originally from Wisconsin, and then you somehow slime your way down south of the border into Illinois, and now your allegiance is to the Bears. But kind-hearted people that Packer fans are, I'm willing to take you back with open arms at any time.
I appreciate that. That's very generous of you. Unfortunately, I'm of the belief that you get one pick, and after you make that pick, you got to stick with it.
Oh, if that were true, I'd still be a Dolphins fan.
Oh, you're a Dolphins fan.
I was. I mean, but back when I caught on when like Marino played when I was in middle school and that, and I liked watching him. And then ever since he retired in '99, they are in their 21st consecutive rebuilding season, and they just still have not figured it out. So I still watch them. I still pull for them in the AFC, but marrying into season tickets for the Packers has a way of changing some of your allegiances. So I root for the Packers too.
That would help. Season tickets to any team, that would help big time.
Yep.
Big sack by my buddy Pete, by the way.
Ugh. All-Stars not looking great after that first scoring drive. Another 3rd and 20. I don't know if they're going to be able to pull this off. Coverage on Trapjaw. Going to be a dump off. Oh, Merman wide open. I spoke too soon. Picks it out to the 49.
Perfect throw.
I just assumed he was going to dump it off to the tight end of the running back too. Skeletor drops back. Scott. Oh. No, throws it in the coverage.
Interception.
Shit. By Bomb.
Yeah, those interceptions do not help.
No, rarely does that help a team. Well, except there.
I'll give it right back.
Yeah.
Give it right back.
Trading interceptions. All-Stars have possession of the ball again. Got about a minute left in the first half. Shitty play. Have you been doing any testing with the Season 6 app? You figuring things out, or not worried about it?
No, I haven't tried yet because the season isn't effectively over, and there are some nuances that I need to understand. For example, I guess Bobby changed the playbook allocations, and I just haven't had time to really figure that out and understand it yet.
Okay. Trapjaw wide open. Touchdown. All-Stars.
Well, Trapjaw doing his thing, Trapjaw. Yeah, so what's the big difference in the playbook? Because I read something about, I don't know, obviously some pass players are going to cost more money. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
There were prices on some of them changed. Some of the plays that Bobby has created his own. He's altered some. He's made changes to routes on others. He also has it where all of the really good pass plays are in the first category, so you can't spread them out. You have to kind of just choose among. You get to pick one, and each level it's like all of the next level, then the next, and then all of the shitty pass plays are. And it goes the same, I believe, with the run plays. You have to choose at least one running back to play, one either quarterback or wide receiver reverse, and then two running back, one rush plays.
I see. So and that's interesting.
Yep, and he's bringing back heavy rush, so that's exciting for some.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially if you don't like passing.
Or you're a rookie, because heavy rush is for rookies.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
I went. I think I went light pass. I think, what is that? 60% pass.
Yep, bounce pass. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yep, balance pass. Yep. So yeah, we're after halftime now. Trapjaw's doing his thing.
Yeah.
The All Stars look like they are in perfect form.
Oh, Trapjaw. Speaking of Trapjaw, wide open at the bottom, jumping catch. No one's gonna touch him. That's his second touchdown of the game. I'm sorry. And that's gonna put the All Stars up by 3 touchdowns. Wow.
Sure is. Yeah, the Drunkers haven't shown up yet.
Well, a lot could still happen. I can't rule them out yet. They have to answer back on this next drive. They got to put some points on the board.
They sure do. You know, one thing I've noticed with my team this year, Mike, is that even if I have that wide open streaking receiver on the bottom there, a lot of times my quarterback will just take off and run for no apparent reason. And obviously that's not what this team was designed to do.
Well, the problem is you got to pay your kicker. That's what you got to do. Put money in your kicker. It'll fix everything.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you know, that happens and always seems to happen at the worst time. Take my opinion with a grain of salt. I feel that the more you put into your quarterback's speed, the more likely he seems to be to do that. I could be mistaken, but that's just what I've observed. But yeah,
I see.
it does happen from time to time that they get fancy feet and they like to scramble out of the pocket.
Yep, happy feet is exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said though, I didn't put much speed into him, so I'm not exactly sure why he does that, and I've seen it a couple times already in this bowl game.
Just unfortunate luck. We'll chalk it up to that.
All right, Tecmo gods.
Exactly. You got to pray to RNGesus.
Yeah. Yep, you got that right. So, Mike, do you ever come to Chicago for any of the Tecmo tourneys, or?
No, I don't travel that far. There's enough up here in Green Bay that go on. I've found out rather quickly at the hands of Levi Lacrosse and Daniel Slattery that an actual playing Tecmo, I'm dog shit. I am no good at it. And you know, those tournaments, they do cost money, so it's really not worth my time and money to join, other than be an easy win for others. So there was one a couple weeks ago here in town, and both Levi and Daniel were at it. I stopped out and said hi to them, but I don't participate in the actual playing of the game. I prefer this version.
I was actually going to try to go to that one in Green Bay with Slattery and the boys, but my family came down with a terrible sickness. We were out of commission for a whole week.
Oh, that stinks. Well, they do them enough that next time you got to come up. I'll come out and say hi.
All right, I'll do that. Have a beer or a choice beverage.
Sure, definitely.
Looks like yeah, looks like the All-Stars are gonna take this home pretty cleanly.
Well, yeah, one might think that. I don't want to get too cocky, and I don't want to rub it in your face, but it's definitely looking that we might get the shutout. I don't know, but we'll see what happens.
Another question comes to mind. How often do you announce for your own team?
This season the second time that I've done it. Week 17, I called my own game just because I thought it would be fun to do so. I usually I just kind of leave it up to Bobby to give me whatever random game.
I see.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily pick most weeks, huh?
No, not really. I mean, unless there's one, because there's other guys that want to do it, and I feel they do a better job. So I just kind of, at least when doing it by myself, I feel I'm much better when I do it with you. But I just kind of say, give me whatever game, and I'll make it work. I
see. Yeah, I know what you mean. It does really help, in my opinion, if you are like myself, lacking in some social or personality traits, to have someone to bounce stuff off of, and it just makes it easier.
Yeah, it's easier to play off of each other and to kind of fill those gaps and those awkward silences. So
So, but when I watch Michael Jenkinson do his announced team stuff, he's definitely on a level of his own.
Yeah.
He's basically two people in one. He's got music. He's got a song and dance. I mean, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Another overthrow.
You hate to see that happen. Well, they're gonna go for a field goal. It's gonna be a long field goal.
Interesting choice.
I think he might have it. Oh, no. Wide left. Just missed.
I thought I might get on the board here finally in the fourth.
I don't know. Trap jaw. Don't step. See? There, trap jaw would have been open, but he steps up and decides, and he doesn't get very far either.
That looks very familiar.
Yeah. All right. Merman open at the top. It's enough for the first down. You got any big plans for the weekend?
No, not really. Just my wife's gonna go see Joe Coy. She's part Filipino. Joe Coy's a Filipino comedian. Yeah, you know who that is. Yep. Yeah, she's a big fan. So she's gonna do that, and I'm gonna stay home with the kids.
Okay. My wife and I actually have tickets we bought probably pre-pandemic, and it's been rescheduled. We have tickets to see Bert Kreischer tomorrow here in town. He's also a comedian, if you're familiar with him. So we're looking forward to that.
I am not familiar, but I did see you post about you looking forward to it this weekend. So
yeah,
I hope you guys have a good time. Seems like we're so slowly creeping back to normalcy.
Mm-hmm. For the time being. Let's hope it continues to trend that way.
I agree.
Were they kicking a field goal here? Field goal.
They sure are.
30 to nothing.
Make it a nice even 30 for you, Mike. Well, it would be nice to not get shut out. So let me see what we can do here. I have had looks like a few really good returns, but we just don't do anything with it.
No, you're not connecting with your receiver on those deep lobbing passes.
Yep. Without that, I'm pretty much toast. And for some reason, down 30 to nothing, we're gonna call our worst run play.
Oh, you gained a yard. Got to think positive. Find the silver lining. Shotgun formation. Blitz.
Oh, called play.
4th and 20. You got to go for it.
Yeah, we sure do. Just don't call it again, please.
He's going to step up.
Oh, wow. Oh. What is this? Way over his head. Jeez. Oh, my goodness. We didn't connect once.
No, the defender thought about picking it off and then realized, it'd be better field position if I don't. So he went up the middle. He fumbles. Right back into the hands of the drunkards. Chris Poquette. Uh-oh. Oh, he gets him. Whew.
My goodness. Well, maybe I will get on the board here before it's all said and done.
Maybe. You're probably going to go 4 attempts. They're going to go for the touchdown. They won't settle for a field goal at this point.
Oh, my goodness.
Right to the defender.
I don't know who he's throwing to. This doesn't... They look like a shell of themselves.
There we go.
There it is. I got to have one last touchdown to Kohler before the end of the whole season here.
Not a moment too soon. All right, well, so much for the shutout. That's okay. A victory is still a victory.
So, give me a sneak peek into your next season, Mike. Are you, who are you looking to have in your division?
I don't know. It's my understanding that there's going to be some turnaround with some of the people in the league. So they're going to have to fill some spots with some rookies, and
you want rookies in your division, I assume.
Not necessarily. I like a good challenge. If I'm going to win my division like I have the past 2 seasons, I want to earn it. And
I see.
I try to keep a little friendly rivalry with Dave Bitzer going. He's been in my division for a few seasons now, so I try to draft him, but I think it's too early to say. We'll just have to see what the crop of talent looks like next season.
How many teams do you expect to turn over? Congrats on the win, by the way.
Oh, thank you, appreciate it. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have I'd have to check with Bobby, but there's at least a few guys that are either out or it's going to be their last season doing it. So
I see. Did
just have to
they
see
already
what
said
happens.
they're done, or are they being kicked out?
No, I was saying that they're done. They've
Oh.
a lot of stuff outside of Tecmo that they got going on in their lives. So,
Gotcha.
But- hey, that's a wrap on this. I want to thank Joe for joining me on commentary. I had fun this season. I hope you had fun this season, and I hope you'll be back next season and maybe help me with the commentary on some games.
I will absolutely do that, Mike. Thank you so much. I learned so much and enjoyed learning how to announce with you. We'll do it again, I'm sure.
Definitely. All right. I appreciate it, Joe. Thanks.
All right. See you next time.